Today I'm cooking up a recipe inspired by the Outdoor Boys, their camp-style pan-fried bread with honey butter. I'm going to be frying this up over a campfire and trying it out. Now their Ziploc pan-fried bread reminds me of a classic dish back in Newfoundland called Toutons. And it's Toutons, not Teutons. If you read it, it looks like Teutons. You see people saying Teutons, it's called Toutons. But let's move on. So the Outdoor Boys keep it simple. Luke mixes his dough right in the Ziploc bag, so that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to measure this out. You don't have to. This is meant to be one of those make it as you go kind of things. You don't have to stress about numbers, but just for recipe sakes, we're going to use a 400 grams or about 3¼ cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of salt, and 1 teaspoon of yeast. Now I'm going to add enough water and mix it just to bring it together to form a dough. Once that's done, close the bag and set it aside until it rises and doubles in size. So that's enough time so we can make our honey butter. I'm taking ½ cup of softened butter and adding ¼ cup of honey and a pinch of salt. You can mix this by hand or you can use a food presser, whatever works for you. You just want to make sure you're using soft butter, not hard butter that's straight out of the fridge. And if you're feeling adventurous, you could add some chopped herbs or even a touch of chili pepper to give it a little bit of heat. I've got a campfire going here, but you can use an outdoor stove or you can even cook this inside. Heat up some oil in your pan, then tear off a piece of dough and flatten it slightly, and then lay it into the pan. Cook it until each side is golden brown and puffed up. This should take a couple minutes per side. Once it's cooked through, plate it up and spread the honey butter over the hot bread. Now if you got a sweet tooth, go ahead and drizzle a little extra honey on top.